Border battle in Texas. Tonight, the ACLU has filed a lawsuit challenging the state's new law that gives police sweeping new powers to arrest migrants who cross the border illegally. Here's ABC's Maria Villarreal with the latest.
Tonight, with a record high number of migrants funneling through the southern border, Texas Governor Greg Abbott signing a new law allowing migrants suspected of crossing illegally to be arrested and ordered deported by the state.
Biden's deliberate inaction has left Texas to fend for itself.
Under the law, once in custody, migrants could be deported or prosecuted, facing up to 6 months in jail or 20 years in prison for repeat offenses.
The goal of Senate Bill 4 is to stop the tidal wave of illegal entry into Texas.
The Texas law immediately challenged as unconstitutional by the ACLU, saying it encourages racial profiling, can lead to family separations, and can deny migrants the chance to request asylum.
This is an extreme law that will not and does not make the communities in Texas safer. It just doesn't.
There is an undeniable crisis at the border. Sources telling ABC News Customs and Border Protection encountered more than 12,600 migrants Monday, a daily record high, apprehending 11,000 outside legal ports of entry, the highest daily total in more than 2 decades. The strain on U.S. resources unprecedented. CBP closing rail crossings in El Paso and Eagle Pass, shifting personnel to counter the surge.
We're facing severe challenges right now.
Linsey, these laws could go into effect as early as March, but critics say that it is the federal government's job, not the state, to police the border. As of right now, Abbott is saying that he will take this all the way to the Supreme Court, though, if he has to. Linsey?
Maria, thank you. The Texas Civil Rights Project is part of that lawsuit challenging the new border law. And joining us now, Aron Thorn, the senior staff attorney for the Beyond Borders program at the Texas Civil Rights Project. Aron, thanks for joining us. Let's start with the lawsuit. Why the decision to sue?
Yeah, the decision to sue here was pretty easy and clear. Texas has threatened for a while to pass a law like this, going way outside of their constitutional and legal authority, to give state officials powers that they clearly don't have, and to put a target on the back of immigrant communities, both at the border and throughout the state of Texas. So given that, the decision to sue here was pretty clear.
How is this new measure going to affect communities there?
So this bill, despite the fact that proponents of the bill have, said that this would affect the borderlands, within 50 miles of the borderlands, which millions of Texans call home, this law can be applied throughout the state of Texas, regardless of where you are. And so, immigrant communities very far from the border are right to fear criminalization under this law.
We just heard the numbers, a record number of migrants illegally crossing the border yesterday, more than 12,000. What do you propose as a solution?
Yeah, I propose that, we have spent, both the federal government and the state government of Texas have spent billions of dollars over the last 30 years trying solutions to these deeply complex humanitarian problems. They spent that money solely in solutions that are based in criminalization and in trying to deter people by being as cruel as possible. And you can see by those numbers that it does not deter people, because what we have here at its heart is a humanitarian crisis. And, I would propose starting with understanding that and investing in humanitarian solutions.
And lastly, if Governor Greg Abbott is listening tonight, what would you want to say directly to him?
Yeah, I would, like to say what, at least one Republican in the Texas State Senate said very clearly. The face of this law, we know, we've known for decades that giving state officials this type of power is clearly unconstitutional, and it will only result in more cruelty at the border and will not stop folks from coming because, as I said, this is a deeply complex solution. And I would encourage the governor to look beyond the simple, blunt instruments of criminalization and look deeper at this problem and how Texas can make solutions and make Texas a more welcoming place for migrants.
Aron Thorn, we thank you so much for your time and insight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.